Hello guys and welcome back in this new video. Today we are going to backtest a new trading strategy that was suggested me by one of my subscribers. He wrote me to use this indicator. You can find it online at this URL for free. You can check it. And he told me other settings to use for backtest his strategy. So today I'm going to backtest it and let's see if it's really profitable or not. The uh, the most important indicator of this video is called pivot point Supetrend, and here is the code if you are curious about it. And yeah, so now let's see some trades that you should have taken by using this strategy. So let's start with this one. In order to take a short position, you have to check for only two conditions. You have to check for this indicator pivot point, this one, and then you have to set the settings as I did here, and then you have to plot on the chart the EMA 200. So you can take a short position if you can see a sell signal and the data are below EMA 200. You will set a fixed stop loss of 50 pips and a take profit of 5 pips and a take profit of 1.4 pips. And as you can see, in this case it was a success. Let's see a long trade. So here we have a buy signal. The data are above EMA 200, so you can open a long position. As before, the stop loss gap is 5 pips, and here you have to put 1.4 pips. And as you can see, it was a success. But now let's see a fail. As you can see, sell signal, we are below EMA 200. You can open a short position, and as you can see, it was a fail, a really big fail, because the risk to reward ratio is 0.28. So this fail is quite big. But now let's see how it performs over here of data. As you can see, it doesn't perform very well. But I have to tell you something. I tried to write this strategy in my program, but there were some functions that are not public and I cannot know the code behind it. For example, this one and this one. So the code I wrote is slightly different from the one of TradingView, and it doesn't give me the same signal that you can see on TradingView. For clearancy, I will show you the code that I wrote. So if you are curious, you can check it. Here is the code. Here is the code I used for pivot high and for pivot low. And here is the calculate function. Here is all the code you need to see. So here, if you are curious and you want to write it, it's this one. Pretty simple. I used the NumPy pandas library and the data frame library to elaborate data. So if you're curious, you can check it. So for clearancy, I will leave it. But now let's see the average success rate. As you can see, it's really high, but the problem is that the risk to reward ratio is very low. So it's not good, and as you can see, it almost break even, but with commissions, disastrous result. Why disastrous result? Because we have a quite small stop loss and the average success rate is not so good, so the commissions will blow up your account. Basically, you will lose many money. So pay attention when you trade forex, because commissions are really high and you can lose all your money, and yeah, that's not good. But as always, I will not give up. I will try with statistical analysis to improve the strategy. We have also a high number of trades, so maybe we can find some pattern that can help us to be profitable. So I have already downloaded all the trades, And first thing I noticed is that there is no difference between average success rate buy and average success rate sell. It's almost the same. But with ADX 14, I found something interesting. I found that if you have checked for the last 15 candles to have at least one ADX 14 above 25, the new average success rate would have been 81% in buy, and in sell would have been like 678.5. So it's an improvement for today's video and today's strategy. So let's add it and let's see if it can improve the strategy. As you can see, ADX, here is the condition of ADX. We are on the check for the pivot point super trend, the signal, and here there is also the code of the check of the trading session, because the man who wrote me asked me to use a custom session, and it is the one I showed you here. So the program only takes trade in these sessions, it told me. So here there are the conditions for sales. But now let's see if we have improved the strategy or not. Let's run again the strategy and let's see the new average success rate. Okay, as you can see, we have made some improvements. As you can see, the new average success rate is 80%, so now the strategy is slightly profitable, but it's not profitable with commissions. Again, disastrous result with commissions. So definitely this is not a good trading strategy. With the settings I used for the check of the pivot point super trade, maybe using the code of TradingView could be better. I don't know, but if I don't have the complete public code, I cannot know how to wrote it. So I was clear to you. I show you the code so you can check it, and if you find a possible bug, let me know in the comments. So let's run again the strategy in the test dataset in order to check if the average success rate is still in the confidence interval we have calculated, in order to be sure that we have not overfit the strategy. And as you can see, it's not statistically profitable, so the strategy is not so good. Let's run again the strategy on the test dataset and let's see if we have overfitted it or not. Okay, as you can see, the new average success rate, it's the confidence interval we have calculated before, almost on the limit of the lower confidence interval, so probably there is a lot of overfitting in this improvement I made. It happens, but definitely this strategy is not one of the best we have backtested in this channel. And I remind you that in the descriptions of the video, I will leave a link to a Google spreadsheet file in which you can see all the strategy I backtested with all the average success rate and if they are statistically profitable. But for today's video, I think it's all. I remember you that these are not financial advices. I'm not a financial advisor. This video was only for entertainment purpose, and I'm not responsible of any use of these strategies in this video or on the channel or the one I publish on the channel. Trading is very dangerous. If you enjoyed this content, I remind you to leave a like, subscribe, and see you in the next video. Bye!